Are you feeling overwhelmed by life, exhausted, frustrated? The solution might be simpler than you think. In this episode of Live Well and Flourish, I explore how the choices you make, both big and small, shape your life and determine your path to flourishing. Keep listening to learn about how taking control of your decisions can lead to profound changes in your life and your flourishing. Welcome to Live Well and Flourish, where I help you understand what it means to live a flourishing life. I'm your host, Craig Van Slyke. If you're ready to think beyond material and external success, if you're ready to take control of who you are and the kind of life you live, if you're ready to flourish, this is the podcast for you. I am exhausted. So exhausted that I've actually been contemplating retirement, which is something I wouldn't have imagined a few months ago. I really don't want to retire just yet, but I need to do something. Have you ever felt this way, like life is just wearing you down? When I complain of being tired to my wife, Tracy, she says something like, "Of course you're tired. You work all the time." She's right. It's 3:05 a.m. as I write this. I'll wrap this up, check some emails, pay a bill or two, exercise, then it's off to work after a shower, of course. I'll make it home around 4 p.m. So what's with all the whining? Well, I'm venting a little bit, but not really complaining. I'm setting up an important lesson about flourishing. I'm tired because I work a lot, and I work a lot because of the choices I make. This podcast is an example. Producing Live Well and Flourish is a choice. Nobody's forcing me to do this. In addition to Live Well and Flourish, I produce 2 other podcasts, Cyberways and AI Goes to College, and write an average of 2 articles a week for my AI Goes to College newsletter. All of these are choices. They are not part of my regular job. Cyberways is affiliated with the university, but it's not something that's a required part of my job. So, if I want to work less, I have to make different choices. It's really that simple. Well over half of the work I do is by choice. Nobody is forcing me to do this work, especially in the twilight of my career. The calculus is really pretty simple. If I want to be less tired, make different choices. We often get so caught up in daily life that we forget just how much control we have over our lives. Much of life is a series of choices, big and small. These choices determine the path your life takes, the good and the bad. Sure, there are random events and events that are well beyond your control, but even within these, you have choices. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, points out, you can always control your opinion of things, even when you can't control those things. For me, I need to make different choices about how I spend my time. If you're not satisfied with some aspect of your life, take control by rethinking some of your decisions. Don't focus solely on the big decisions. In many cases, the little, seemingly inconsequential decisions add up to big effects. Making better decisions may be easy, or it may be challenging and require considerable effort. Let's start with the simple decisions. Take my daily habit of snacking on chocolate-covered pecans. Oh, I love those things. They're amazing. I grab a couple once or twice every day. If I'm not happy with my weight, I need to make different choices about snacks. For example, by not eating chocolate-covered pecans. Decisions are often linked. If I want to stop eating delicious pecans, I should maybe stop buying them. Changing many aspects of your life comes down to making small choices that put your life out of alignment. If you're not flourishing in some aspect of your life, look for a few small decisions that might be leading you down the wrong path. It might be pecans, it might be watching television, whatever. Just pick a couple and make different choices. You'll be amazed at how much of a difference this will make over time. Your better choices will inspire you to make further changes, leading to an upward spiral of flourishing. Now let's talk about bigger choices. By the way, I'm using choices and decisions interchangeably since decisions are literally choices. Bigger decisions require more time and effort spent on identifying and analyzing the decisions. Let me give you an example. After thinking about what I can change, it occurred to me that I spend a lot of time on editorial and review work. Right now, I'm co-editor of 2 special issues for academic publications, serve as an editor of some sort on 5 journals, and I'm co-chairing a track at a major conference. This is in addition to reviewing over a dozen papers every year. I do this because I'm part of an academic community, so I still need to contribute, but not to this extent. So I've started turning down more review requests and will resign from 1 or 2 editorial positions in the coming months. I could also give up 1 or more of my podcasts or my newsletter, but I'm not going to. Why? 2 factors come into play. First, I find the podcasting and newsletter writing stimulating and enjoyable. They also help me serve my purpose of helping others lead successful, meaningful lives. The review and editorial work, it's no longer enjoyable. So after some analysis, my choices seem straightforward. If I'm still tired after making this choice, I'll do further reflection and work on other choices. It's important to realize that all of this is triggered by an awareness that your choices serve as the foundation for your flourishing. If you want your life to be different, make different choices. So simple, but so often forgotten. You may not control every aspect of your life, nobody does, but you do control many parts of your life. You have a degree of control that you might have overlooked. Exercise that control by making choices that align with the life you want to lead and the person that you want to be. Big or small, your choices control your flourishing. Here's your challenge for today. Identify just one choice, big or small, that you can adjust right now. Take control, make the right choice, and remember, your flourishing starts with your choices. Until next time, make the right choices, my friends. If you're ready to explore what an excellent life means to you, be sure to like, subscribe, or follow, or whatever the cool kids are calling it these days. The easiest way to do that is to go to livewellandflourish.com/follow. And if you know someone who might benefit from these conversations about living with purpose and virtue, please share Live Well and Flourish with them. Together, we can create the conditions for excellence to emerge in our lives.